In today's video, I'm going to show you the loot that I received from getting the Jogre Champion Scroll in Old School RuneScape. Those of you guys that don't know the most efficient way to get the Jogre Champion Scroll, make sure you check out my quick guide on my channel, and I will also have a Champion Boss guide as well for the Jogre Champion, so make sure you stay tuned for that. That said, let's go ahead and get into the wiki and see what drops are actually available from Jogres. So here is the wiki itself, and as you can see, Jogre bones are always dropped. Most of you guys won't see this anyway because you'll be using like a bone crusher or something like that for the passive bear XP. You literally might as well. You're not going to run around and pick up all these Jogre bones unless you're kind of a lower level and that's a money-making method. Could be viable, but then you'd need teleports to make it worth it, so I don't know. But they're worth 1700 GP. It's actually not that bad. There's also bronze spears and iron spears, which, like other videos, you probably won't be picking up and wasting your time because they are not very expensive. And nature runes, which is awesome because you can stack up nature runes and they don't really drop anything for you to high out. So you can literally just build up your nature rune stack by doing this task. And steel javelins, if you want to pick them up, they're not really worth even running over to pick them up. They're worth 5 GP each. Next up, we have herbs, which is why it's recommended that you bring a herb sack whenever you are doing this task or going for the champion scroll itself, because they do drop a lot of herbs. They drop all the different kind of herbs except torstals like normal, so definitely a great way to make a little passive money. And I know the drop rates here seem a little insane, right? You're going like 1 in 550, 1 in 600, 1 in 900, kind of insane, but they do actually, you kill them quickly, so you do get a lot of herbs drops. Again, highly recommend actually bringing your herb sack for this task. Next up is seeds. So if you have a seed box, you could bring it to this task, but again, a lot of these are not really worth picking up, but they do drop snake grass seeds and renars, which are super nice and a giant boost to the GP per hour. They also drop a lot of the higher level seeds as well, like torstals, canidines, snake dragons, things like that. So I'd highly recommend bringing either a seed box or at least picking up the seeds that actually matter. You're not going to run around and pick up a bunch of limpwort seeds unless you really need them, but you probably don't. You could just do master farmers and it would be way quicker. So again, you don't need a seed box, but would highly recommend picking up the top, I don't know, 4 or 5, let's say, seeds for the GP, or if you're an Iron Man, just the ones that are more rare. They also basically always drop trading sticks, so it's a good way to get trading sticks if you need those, and pineapples and knives. They also could drop nothing, and they do drop a lot of other bones as well. So again, that bone crusher would be huge here, get you a lot of passive prayer XP. For me, I didn't do that, so I could show you the entire loot before I take those out, but it was a lot of prayer XP missed, let's be honest. You can also get the gem drop table as well, so bring a gem sack if you have one. Again, 1 in 500, 1 in 1,000, 1 in 2,000. For gems, it's kind of out of the realm, but again, you're doing this for potentially 5,000 or more kills, so definitely worth bringing it just in case. Nice passive extra money. And they do also drop medium clues at 1 in 129. So if you need some clue scrolls, make sure you do that. I did it for the first like 1,000 kills or so, got 9 clue scrolls. And then after that, I had one in my bank already that I didn't do, so I didn't worry about it because I was just trying to get the champion scroll anyway and get it out of the way. So I didn't do all my clues in between, but you can definitely get a stupid amount of clues here. So I highly recommend if you're going for those ranger boots or anything on the medium clue table. And of course you have your Jogre champion scroll at 1 in 5k. So those were the drops for the wiki. Now I can show you the loot from killing Jogres until you get the champion scroll. And again, small disclaimer, this will be different for every single person. I almost went to drop rate. Some folks are going to get it super early within 100 kills. Other folks are going to go 10k dry or more. So just keep that in mind. This is just more of a fun video to show you the loot that I got from Jogres themselves. So let's take a look at it. As you can see, it took me 4,738 Jogres to get the champion scroll, which is under the drop rate, which is awesome because so far the only ones I went over on are both goblins. So the regular goblins and the hobgoblins. So hopefully the lesser demons are the same way. And I can just say that goblins just don't like me. It is what it is. As you can see, it says 10.9 mil, but that number is highly inflated because of the Jogre bones take up 8.3 mil. Again, you're not going to run around and probably pick all these up, so you can decide whether or not you want to keep that in your calculation or not, because that is kind of insane in general. So I personally will be taking them out and toggling the item. That brings us down to 2.6. Again, you're not going to be taking all the bronze spears, so that is another mil. I'm going to toggle that item as well. So more realistically, you're looking at 1.5 mil, but even then it's less than that because you're not going to be using these big bones and regular bones as well. So we're going to toggle those items as well. As you can see, we are down to 1.4 mil. We're going to take out also these iron spears as well. So we're going to toggle those. Now, everything else that is basically here is something that you would actually pick up. So the real loot would be 1.35 mil because you have, again, your Renar seeds, which is an absolute godsend in this task. I got 23 of them. That's 441k. Absolutely amazing. Pineapples, again, we could take those out as well because I guess technically you're not going to be using a lot of pineapples. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So I guess realistically, you're down to a 1.1 mil for this task that I got. That's actually legitimate. So keep that in mind. I'm not going to get rid of the knives because it's only 15k. I was only trying to get rid of things that were big ticket items. So it doesn't really inflate those numbers. Again, we went from 10 mil down to 1.3. So that is why I do that. But as you can see, we got 23 Renar seeds, 1,800 nature runes. So it's absolutely great because again, they don't drop anything that's high alcohol, which kind of sucks. But at the same time, you get a lot of nature runes. It's cool. Trading sticks also, they sell at the GE. They're only 6 each, but they stack up very, very quick. We got almost 22,000. And again, it's kind of worth picking up if you are a main. We also did get Grimy Renar as well, which is 81k. And then Snapegrass seeds, Canadine, and Avento seeds. Form, Canadine, Avento, Irates, Toad Flax seeds, a bunch of knives, which again, we're not going to take out because we don't really care, and then a bunch of the other herbs. We also did get 2 rubies, 8 sapphires, no diamonds this time, but we did get 5 emeralds. And then a bunch of other smaller seeds that you could pick up if you really want to, and a random chaos talisman. But again, I did get 9 clue scrolls. I did stop because one was in my bank, so I wasn't doing them, but that was from the first like 1,000 to 1,200 kills, I'd say. So right on drop rate, if not a little bit over. And then of course you see we got our Jogre champion scroll as well. The other thing I do want to call out is they do drop snakeweed and rogue's purse. You can't sell them, but you can actually clean them for a little bit of herb XP. So if you want to min-max, you could actually clean them, get some herb XP while you're doing this task as well. Again, not really worth doing, but you can if you want to. With that, that is the loot from the Jogre champion scroll. From me personally, at about 5,000 kills. Not amazing, but also better than some of the other champion scrolls that we've done. So overall, not a bad task. Great way to get nature runes. So I'll keep that in mind for my next Iron Man if I make one. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comment section below how long it took you to get the Jogre champion scroll, or if you kill them in general for any reason. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you subscribe to the channel, leave a like for the algorithm, and comment down below any questions. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Turn up the summer vibes. Get off your phone one time, but you'll come outside. Cause we all here chilling. Yeah, it's the same old same. No, we don't play no games. Oh, they wanna talk. Why they gotta hate on me? Damn. But I ain't not tripping. I'm fly as a pigeon. This girl's been eyeing